Hello, all my monsters and ghouls out there. This is Haunted Halloween, and today we are going to be looking at some more Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses that have been announced. Yes, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so let's get started. Starting with number 1, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman Haunted House. Yes, so this haunted house is gonna be at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood this year. Yes, and so this is a brand new haunted house that has been announced. Well, this wasn't announced today. This was announced I'm guessing like last week or a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah. Well, of course, you guys remember the classic movie called Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Well, honestly, I have not seen Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. I'm gonna have to watch it because I think it's gonna be pretty good. Frankenstein going against the Wolfman. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna have to check that movie out because I think that movie's gonna be pretty good. Yeah. And yes, and they're doing a haunted house of it this year. So that's pretty cool that they're gonna be doing a Universal Monsters movie like Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Yeah. So pretty much the haunted house is just gonna have of course Frankenstein and the Wolfman jump scaring you. Probably Frankenstein will be like hiding in a corner, then you're walking by, then Frankenstein comes out and goes "Arrgh!" and then you get then you go like that. And then of course the Wolfman might do this to you. I'm doing my werewolf impression. Yeah, hope you guys like my werewolf impression. So yeah, so that's what's pretty much the haunted house is gonna be about. It's just Frankenstein and the Wolfman. Yeah, so I think it's gonna have like a fighting scene in the haunted house, I think, where Frankenstein fights the Wolfman and Frankenstein just doing this to the Wolfman. Doing that, and the Wolfman just scratching and going doing that. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be moving on. All right. So here we go. Number 2, the Universal Monsters. Yes. So they had this haunted house last year at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. Yes. So they're gonna be moving the Universal Monsters to Halloween Horror Nights. Or Orlando this year. Yes, sorry, I didn't mean to say Hollywood. Yeah, so that's what they're going to be doing. The Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights is going to be moving the Universal Monsters to Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. Yeah, so pretty much it's just gonna have all the monsters in there. Of course, it's gonna have like Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Dracula, and probably Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh yeah, because that's definitely a Universal Monsters movie. Yeah, and what else? Okay. Oh, Phantom of the Opera, The Invisible Man, Creature from the Black. Oh wait, I already said Creature from the Black Lagoon. What other Universal Monsters? Probably Bride of Frankenstein might be in the Universal Monsters haunted house. Yeah. What other Universal Monsters are there? I'm not sure. Well, that's all the Universal Monsters I can think of is like Frankenstein's gonna be in the haunted house, Dracula, the Wolfman, Phantom of the Opera, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the Invisible Man. What other ones are there? I can't think of anything else. Well, that's pretty much all I can think of. So yeah, so that's, of course I said this before, that the Universal Monsters is gonna be at Halloween Horror Nights Orlando this year. So wow, that's pretty exciting. Yeah, so yeah, of course last year they had the Universal Monsters at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. Then they're gonna be moving it to Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. So that's pretty cool that they're gonna be just changing some things around. Yes, the Universal Monsters. Cannot wait to see that in action. yeah, of course, people like be like going through the haunted house and everything. Yes. All right. So we're gonna be moving on to number 3. Here we go. All right. Okay, so this haunted house is called The Depths of Fear. So I'm thinking this is gonna be like a boat type of haunted house, like a under deep sea, or I don't know. I really don't know how to put my finger on this haunted house. Or I'm guessing it's gonna be like a scare zone or a haunted house. I don't know, cause they might put it as a haunted house or a scare zone. You never know. Yeah, a scare zone is like where you're just walking outside, then you're just walking through. Yeah, it's kind of like a haunted house, but a scare zone is a lot more different. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really guessing it's gonna be like a underwater type of haunted house, like with zombie power. I don't really know, really. Well, we're gonna have to see what the Depths of Fear haunted house is gonna be like. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses. Yeah, so we got Yeah, so hold on. I'm actually gonna go in order like this. Okay, so we got Stranger Things. We got Nightingale's Blood Pit that has been announced. Then Holidays in Hell, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Then the Universal Monsters that used to be at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood last year. Then they're doing it at Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. And oh yeah, in the Depths of Fear. So yeah, so that's pretty much all we have. So we're definitely gonna have to wait for more announcements from Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. So they might announce more haunted houses, but I'm not sure yet. Well, let's hope they do another movie one. Like, oh, maybe they should do like a It house for Halloween Horror Nights. That would be awesome, right? Doing a It house at Halloween Horror Nights. It'll be like Pennywise jump scaring you and going, or it'll be like the classic Pennywise or the remake Pennywise. You never know. Yeah, or I don't know. We're gonna have to find out what Halloween Horror Nights is up to. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video of my Halloween Horror Nights video where I was reviewing some Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses. Yes, I hope you enjoy that. And guys, next week I got a scary story coming up soon. So that's what's going to be happening next week. Okay, so I'll tell you what the scary story is going to be about next week on my Scary Storyteller channel. Okay, so it's going to be about two teenage kids looking for a spooky abandoned house to explore in, but they couldn't find any. And then they came across a spooky abandoned carnival. Yeah, so that's what the story is going to be about. Some kids looking for some spooky haunted houses to explore in, then they found a abandoned carnival that's been closed down for years. So that's what the story is going to be about. Well, plus I am writing it on here, if you guys can hear, a piece of paper. Well, I'm not done yet, because I still gotta write down the story of the abandoned carnival. Yeah. Oh, and guys, if you want to, you can check out the history of Halloween Horror Nights if you guys want to. I did that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think it was April. I think it was during April or May or March. I think I have to look at the date of it. And then you can check out my very first Halloween Horror Nights reviewing video. Yeah, of course, when I was reviewing the Stranger Things haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights, then the Nightingale's Blood Pit and Holidays in Hell. Yeah. So you definitely excuse me, and what was I gonna say? I'm stuck. Okay, now I know now. So if you guys want to, you can check it out if you guys want to. The history of Halloween Horror Nights, or reviewing some of me doing my first video of the Halloween Horror Nights reviewing channel, because I was, of course, reviewing the Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses and stuff. Yes, so one more thing before I go, I just want to tell you about my favorite icon of Halloween Horror Nights. Well, yeah, so my favorite icon of Halloween Horror Nights is Jack the Clown and Chance the Clown. Yeah, those were my favorite icons of all time at Halloween Horror Nights. I mean, Jack, he's a legend. He is definitely a good act. Well, I don't, like what I said, I don't know the actor's name that does his character Jack. I know what he looks like out of his makeup, but I don't know his name that does Jack the Clown. Of course, he says, "Welcome to the Carnival of Carnage!" Ha 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 ha! And does that laugh. Yeah, then Jack, his sidekick, is Chance the Clown. Yeah. Yeah, I think one of my favorite years was Halloween Horror Nights Sweet 16 and Halloween Horror Nights 17. Those are my favorite years. Yeah, of course, Halloween Horror Nights was celebrating their 16th year at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Yeah, of course, they had like Jack the Clown and they didn't have Chance the Clown in there. They didn't get her out yet. They had Jack the Clown, the caretaker, the storyteller. Hold on, what was that? What was that one icon with the camera? I can't remember his. Oh wait. Yeah, the icon's name is the director. Yes, that's what his name was. Yeah, I couldn't put my finger on what his name was. Yeah, so that's when they had all those other icons there. Then after Halloween Horror Nights Sweet 16, then it was Halloween Horror Nights 17. Well, plus they didn't have the caretaker, the director, the storyteller, all those icons. It was just Jack and his other icons. It had Jason Voorhees there, Freddy Krueger, and Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, so that was actually one of my favorite years of Halloween Horror Nights. That's one of the old years that they had. But it's just too bad that Jack the Clown hasn't returned to Halloween Horror Nights. Or he might. He might just return to Halloween Horror Nights. Or I'm hoping Chance the Clown. But I wish those two icons would return, but seems like I don't think they're returning. I think they're just done. Well, they've been doing it for years since Jack the Clown first came to Halloween Horror Nights, because he was the icon of Halloween Horror Nights. And back in 2015, I forgot to say that part. Back in 2015, when they had Jack the Clown and Chance the Clown, then after that, because that was Halloween Horror Nights 25. That's when Jack the Clown does his Carnival. What was that show called? He did the Carnival of Carnage show. Yeah, because he did that a long time ago, and back in 2015, he did that for his final year, and then he was done back in 2015. Then actually, Halloween Horror Nights 26 came by. Then it was just Chance the Clown doing taking over Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video of my Halloween Horror Nights video that I was reviewing some more Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses. And yes, when they announce more Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses, I will definitely do a video of that. I promise you guys, I will. Okay, so I will see you in the next Halloween video. Bye-bye. Have a spooky day. Oh, hold on. And also, we'll have a spooky summer.